killing a person is wrong.
Are you sure?
Based on my subjective understanding, yes.
No, Mahesh, we're not talking about, because if it's going to be your personal opinion, then I don't have an issue with your personal opinion. You can
Sure.
go and have a nice day, have a cup of tea, have your personal opinion. I'm not interested in your personal opinion. Is killing an innocent person wrong?
Like my understanding, currently we do not have like any firm anchor.
I know you don't.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
Quran says, and they have nothing but conjecture.
I'm going to help you with your atheistic argument, because even like I don't know if you're atheist or agnostic, you're doing a bad job. Like I think even other atheists and agnostic, they would be offended. So the best argument I hear they bring forward in this situation you're in right now, they say, well, we have social consensus. So we have a society, and the society agreed. Yes, I'm helping you with this. The problem with social consensus is if you use that argument.
Samesh, you've made a claim. You've said that morality is subjective. Please explain why you believe this.
I mean, let's say an incident happens, okay, and let's say a man kills another man, right? So like people who are observing that incident, they may not have like a full context of what's happening, and even if they have full context of what has happened, people may argue that whether one person can say that that one person killed the other in as a self defense, or the other person can say that no, it was not a self defense, but the other person first tried to attack the first person, and that's why he as a reaction attacked on the second person. So people can have like these different opinions. So sometimes to make like an objective judgment about what happened in that particular situation is like very hard. And that's why I feel that in many cases arriving to an objective conclusion about what happened is very hard. So
Samesh, you haven't presented anything that tells me that morality is subjective. What you've done is you've explained why something needs to be looked at in detail to determine culpability for any crime. So the question is, why are you looking at the person being who had murdered somebody else? Why are you looking at them in the first place?
I mean, that's how we do it, right? So
no, that's not. No, you're misunderstanding the question. I'm not talking about the way you would go about trying somebody for a crime. I'm asking you, why are we looking at the person who murdered somebody in the first place? What's the reason for holding this person to account? Why is that?
Because killing a person is wrong.
Okay, are you sure?
Based on my subjective understanding, yes. So based on my subjective
Mahesh, we're not talking about, because if it's going to be your personal opinion, then I don't have an issue with your personal opinion. You can go and have a nice day, have a cup of tea, have your personal opinion. I'm not interested in your personal opinion.
Yeah, but
one second, let me just complete my sentence. If you actually want to make a point, if you want to say that my position is the correct way of thinking about something, which is what you seem to be wanting to do, then I need you to give me something about according to my subjective opinion. That's not good enough. I'm not accepting your personal opinion. I want a good reason why you think that what you've said, that this person has been killed, and then straight away you said that some people think it might be. So give me a reason why this is subjective, please.
The reason why I'm saying that this is subjective is because, like, we all agree that killing an innocent is wrong. We all agree on that.
Are you sure about that?
Based on like our collective subjective understanding, we can say that.
So as soon as you put the word subjective in there, brother, right, Mahesh, I'm being kind with you now. As soon as you put according to our subjective understanding, what you're saying is that it can also be okay. So this is why I'm asking you. This is why I'm asking you the question very carefully. When you say to me that we all know, you said we all know collectively that this is wrong, and then I say to you, are you sure about this? And then you you use the word subjectively.
Yeah. So that is why
subjectively means that it can be right and it may be wrong.
Yeah. So this is why
I want you to put your mast in the sand and say, this is my mast. It says that killing somebody can sometimes be fine. Murdering somebody, so killing is another. Murdering somebody can sometimes be fine.
Yeah.
And I want you to present this. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. So in some cases, like killing someone can be fine if the person is let's say a terrorist, or he has done some harm, and it's hard to apprehend him and kind of contain him. So in that case, many times we like even the law enforcement sometimes have to like kill the other person. So in that case, I think it's fine. If it is harming the society in any which way, then I think in that cases is fine. So
Yes,
my
so
the
Mahesh,
main thing
with
is
all
that,
respect, Mahesh, again, you've gone into the process of law. So you're giving all of the reasons why a killing of another person may be justified.
yeah,
Okay, you're saying that self-defense. You're saying that to prevent harm to other people who someone is but these are the reasons you're giving. You're not
yeah,
actually talking about the problem.
yeah,
So the problem is you're saying that a moral judgment on a moral judgment upon the act of murder. So
hmm,
here we're assuming unjustified killing of an innocent, murder, right? We're not talking
yeah,
about all of the exceptions that you can bring.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Oh, he was
yeah,
trying to rape somebody. He was trying to kill somebody. He was trying to blow up the city. These are all obfuscations that you're
yeah, yeah.
making, smoke and mirrors.
Okay,
Killing of an innocent person.
it's
Okay.
wrong. Yeah, yeah.
Now the question I'm asking you, I agree with you. It's wrong. We all have this view. I'm asking you, are you sure this is the case?
Yes, I'm sure this is the case, but it is subjected to a condition.
So you're sure. So it can also not. It can also be right to kill an innocent person.
No, that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is based on my own understanding of morality,
No,
because
Mahesh, with all respect, my friend, I'm not interested in your personal understanding.
so
If
that
the
is
argument you're presenting is just for you, in the 8 billion people that are on the earth, this is your personal opinion. It holds no. I have no reason to take it seriously at all. None. By all means, have your personal opinion. Have a nice evening. Have a cup of tea. Go and sit with your family. Enjoy yourself, because you're wasting my time, and with respect to your time as well. Why? Because we're not talking about personal opinions. I think you need to realize what you're saying, because you're saying two opposite things at the same times. Killing an innocent is wrong, and then
yeah.
subjectively. So
So that is
actually,
why I want to understand from you.
no,
You
no,
know,
no,
we,
Mahesh. This is so. It's the other way around. You already agree with me. Killing an innocent person is wrong, but then you
yeah.
say, actually, no, maybe not.
So
Now,
that's
I
what I'm
want to
saying.
understand. So you need to present the reason why you think that morality is subjective.
I need to tell you why morality is subjective. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. So is killing
Because
an
we do
innocent
not have,
person is killing an innocent person wrong?
because like as of like my understanding, currently we do not have like any firm anchor
No,
using
no,
which,
Mahesh. Again, you're doing the same thing. First, you're bringing your personal opinion, and then you're saying that you don't have an anchor. I know you don't.
yeah, yeah,
The
yeah,
Quran says, and they have nothing but conjecture.
yeah, yeah.
They
So
do not
that's what I
start
wanted to
with. They have.
understand.
So you're coming from a place of conjecture. Now, if you want me to even entertain what you're saying, I want to know how you've arrived at the position that you've arrived at. Now, what you're saying to me doesn't make sense. If you say you agree with me and you agree with the Bas and Irfan, I'm sure that murder is killing an innocent person is wrong.
Yeah,
Okay. Now the question I then ask, because you use the word, you don't believe in objective morality, because we're saying objective, this is wrong. There's no doubt about this, right? Or do you
hmm,
have doubt about it?
yeah. I don't have any doubt about it. Yeah, killing an
Okay, so
innocent is.
that's an objective moral. Congratulations, Mahesh. We finally agree.
But again, right? So this is where I wanted to understand.
Now,
You
Mahesh,
know,
no? First, I need you to internalize. Because I'm talking to you now. Before, we've come on, we've tried to be, and you just go. So I'm talking to you straight as an individual, right?
mhm.
You have just accepted that killing an innocent person is wrong objectively.
Yeah.
You just said it. Now, if you could bring a but, then you're saying that what you've just said, that's the words that have come out of your mouth,
No, but
you don't
what
accept
I'm
them.
saying, but hear my complete thoughts. Okay, so as you said earlier, thought of one or multiple people may not be relevant in this case. We have to when we say that object something is objectively correct, we have to make sure that this is correct no matter who thinks what. Okay, so when it comes to killing an innocent, there might be people who may think that it may be right. some people's they might kill an innocent and
So
then
okay, one second. So now you're Mahesh. So now you're saying you agree that murdering an innocent person is wrong objectively, but now you're saying, but there may be other people who don't.
yeah.
So have you come to advocate for a position that you don't hold?
Again, so when I started off my this discussion, I said that this is like my own subjective understanding of killing an innocent, which is wrong. But
Mahesh, one second. You've just agreed, and you tell me if I'm wrong. Tell me if I'm putting words in your mouth.
okay.
You've just agreed that killing an innocent person is wrong,
Yeah,
objectively.
I didn't say that. I didn't say
You
objectively.
said objectively. Are you taking that back? You can take it back, no problem. I'll allow you to do that, no problem. Do you want to take it back?
Yeah, I mean, I didn't say that objectively.
Mahesh, with all due respect,
Mahesh,
with all due respect, I actually, with all and respect to the to the people on with me as well, the brothers, I'm not going to allow this one to go around in circles. Really, I think Dr. Imran asked you, is it objectively? If something is wrong all the time, every time, that's an objective moral truth.
yeah.
Okay. And you agreed that killing an innocent person is wrong.
Yeah.
Period.
Yep.
Now, other people accepting it, not accepting it is irrelevant, because from your point of view, you've already accepted now that there's an objective absolute when it comes to murdering an innocent person. It's always wrong.
Okay.
Well,
So let's not run around in circles, please. You've accepted something.
Okay, fine. So I just
now,
want to
one second, Mahesh. I'll let Brother Irfan just come in there quickly, and then we're going to get. There's about 4 other people waiting, so I really want to get the other people on here as well. Brother Irfan.
I want to ask Mahesh a question. So basically, when you're saying that you don't say it's objectively wrong, you say it's subjectively wrong, and then you conceive the fact that it's possible that there are other people that may differ with you on this point. They see that killing is like a serial killer. He does it for his enjoyment or whatever, and so some of them may see this as something right. So my question to you right now is your opinion that murder is wrong any more valuable than their opinion that murder is right?
So again, right? So this is where
No, please answer the question.
Yeah, so I believe that my own subjective value is more valuable than their opinion. Yeah. In
So
this
where is the criteria that your opinion is more valuable than his opinion?
So we, like all of us, we have like this internal innate moral compass. So when we look at the situation, our innate moral compass appeals to our decision and our worldview. So this is based on that. I'm saying that
so he says his inner thing is pointing him towards that murder is right. So he will argue the same thing. So why is your opinion more valuable?
Exactly.
This is why I don't get.
So that's why I said that it is like based on my own subjective understanding. That.
So the fact that you are saying that murder is wrong is just you have a different taste than him, but your opinions are on the same level, right? This is what you're saying.
So if you are talking about the subjective understanding of my own moral judgment about that particular incident, then I would say that my subjective opinion about that situation is that my moral opinions are higher for that.
Yeah, I know, but the thing is, you cannot say they are higher. You have to say why they are higher.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
You say it's my subjective opinion, and on the other side, we have another person who says it's my objective opinion is this. So if it's just the claim that you claim something to be your objective opinion, he's claiming it as well. So if you want to say that your subjective opinion is higher, you need to give a criteria for that.
So I already gave you the criteria. The criteria was that like everyone have this innate sense.
No. But he can claim the same. He can claim that this is.
And you might, and Mahesh, and to be fair, you might have societies that actually have the majority of that society want to kill a particular group of people. So they become the majority. And they'll say, to us, it seems perfectly reasonable because these people, they might seem a bit dodgy. They seem like a threat. We're going to basically commit genocide against them. Yeah. And this has happened over and over again in history.
Even the Arabs,
Irfan's point is very valid. On what basis would you be able to argue other than to me or to my society, it feels wrong, on what basis would you be able to say, as a matter of fact, your killing of an innocent person is absolutely wrong, and these are the reasons why it's wrong? At the moment, all you're saying is it somehow innately
Brother
feels
Abbas, one thing.
Yeah, sorry, brother Alfan.
And what I find very dishonest of what Mahesh is trying to do, so basically, brother Mahesh, if you're saying that your understanding of murder being wrong is subjective, then you have to be honest enough to agree to the fact that your subjective opinion has no more value than other opinions. The best argument, and I'm going to help you, I'm going to help you with your atheistic argument, because even like I don't know if you're atheist or agnostic, you're doing a bad job. Like, I think even other atheists and agnostic, they would be offended. So the best argument I hear they bring forward in this situation you're in right now, they say, well, we have social consensus. So we have a society, and the society agreed. Yes, I'm helping you with this. The problem with social consensus is, if you use that argument, that you have to be honest enough to agree that in the future, when there comes a society that as a society decides that killing is okay, and killing a minority is okay, or burying your daughters alive is okay, or raping women is okay, then you have to agree to the fact that this is possible, and then in that society this will be morally right. Will you accept this? So you cannot just say yeah to the argument and then not accept the implications. You cannot just cherry pick.
Yep. So I will not accept that, as you said. What I believe. So what I'm trying to say.
You accept the argument, you don't accept the conclusion, like the implications of the argument.
That's not what I'm saying. Okay. So we have discussed an example where like we spoke about murdering, right? So this is like kind of like a black and white for me. Like, I can say that murdering an innocent is.
All right, Mahesh, we're running around in circles as
usual.
No, we are. I'm sorry. We are. Mahesh, with all due respect, I have to value people's time here. There are a lot of people.
If you can give me just 30 seconds, I will
I think we've given you over 20 minutes so far, and I think even that was very generous, to be fair. But Mahesh, thanks a lot for coming on, and we'll definitely get you on again. But it'll probably be a 5-10 minute encounter, because as I say, running around in circles gets you dizzy. All right.
So just to Mahesh, I just want to understand what we're asking you to do is have the conviction to stick with the conclusions and the outcomes and the consequences of the positions you're holding. The problem is that you don't do that in discussions, and so the discussion comes across as disingenuous.
Right.
Now, I'm sure you're a nice guy. I'm sure you have good intentions, and I'm sure you're thinking very deeply about these things, but you don't demonstrate that in the conversations. And it's clear when you've already admitted that you don't think objectively that killing an innocent person is the thing to do. It's wrong. Because then you've changed it. It shows that you haven't thought this through.
I didn't change it.
What we're going to do, Mahesh, we're not going to have a further discussion. I'm just trying to say to you that we're not being horrible to you. It may come across that way to you, but we're actually trying to explain that you need to improve the positions that you're arguing from, and understand that you have to accept the consequences of where you're arguing from. Until then, Mahesh, come again, please do, and we'll have a conversation again, I'm sure. I wish you all the best, Mahesh.
Okay, thank you guys.
Bye-bye.